Alright guys, so here is the $13 target stand. That includes the brackets from my last video, which were $7. These sawhorse brackets here, and then 3 2x4s. All I did was cut the 2x4s directly in half. So we've got a 4-foot leg here, a 4-foot leg here, and then the cross member is also 4 foot. And then of course a 4-foot leg here and a 4-foot leg here. There's 2.5 of the 2x4s. And then I went ahead and cut the next 2x4 into thirds for this target here, these 2 targets, and then this target here. So all in all, $13 for the stand. The targets were like 5 of them for 10 targets for $5, so they're 50 cents a piece. And then, as you know, we have the Champion 8-inch circle on the left and the Champion 4-inch circle on the right. So we're gonna start abusing these, torturing them a little bit, and see what they do. So in addition to the stands being there, we have that truck way over there. There he is. 180 yards. He may have, looks like he's gone a little bit further, so it looks like he may have tried to reach 200 yards. I'm not sure, but that's where we're going to start shooting from. And let's get after it. Alright guys, so we're back at the house, and as you saw, it was snow on the ground, 35 degrees, and it eventually ended up raining sideways. So we ended up scrapping the 200 yards with magnification, and we brought it into 100 yards, and we shot both targets at 100 yards. We ended up scrapping these paper targets also. I think what I'm going to do next time is take off these 3 little stands, maybe leave these 2, fill this section in here with a piece of plywood or OSB, and just staple the targets to it. Basically, I got out here and ran out of staples, so I ended up just using some extra washers that I had over to try to hold the targets on, but because it was so rainy and windy, they just folded. I did fire a couple shots at them, but I couldn't tell where it was hitting, so that's the only one that I shot at, and I gave up after that. So back to these, the stand ended up working great. It not once wanted to tip over. It was sturdy enough, handled all the shots, as far as from a 5.56 or 2.23 cartridge at 100 yards and 50 yards. So that all went good. I think that these little hooks here, these are not good. The momentum from hitting this and jerking it back and forth ended up ripping them out, and I constantly had to keep inserting them. As you can see, I only got one there now, and if we look up here, I mean, it's just ripped out and mangled from the force hitting it and ripping them out. Same thing happened on this one here, but I ended up, just like I said, I kept reattaching them, and they ended up working great. These, people call them carabiner hooks, or they're labeled a spring hook on the package, but at least this one was. It was too small to fit on the chain, so we couldn't hold it on there. And then it was obviously, let's see, I believe it was too small to get in here also. Yeah. Oh, there we go. So we got in there, but we couldn't get on the chain. So basically next time we're going to try to get a bigger one and go from there. But like I said in the previous section, these are just 2x4s at 8 foot, cut directly in half. Ended up standing at a decent height. I don't like shooting towards the ground. If I wanted to shoot towards the ground, I'd get like a steel target that's a tumbler, which I do plan on getting. There's one for $55 that's shaped like a rabbit, so I think that one's pretty cool. But anyway, definitely this is the way to go, I think. You're gonna want a longer cross member though. 4 feet to hang 2 targets, I don't think is enough. Maybe we could, if we centered this one up here, put it at 2 foot and put 2 side by side, and then put one at the far end and one at the far end, and did that. So basically we'd put one here and then one on the ends, each on the ends, and then hung 2 side by side like you see. That would work good. But all in all, it was a success. These brackets held up nice. They didn't get shot, but I'm sure if they did get shot, they would hold up, only because it would go straight through, and the attachment points would still be in good shape, which we just put 1 screw on each side, inside outside. Same thing over here, top bottom, inside outside, top bottom, inside outside, and it held up great. So anyway, the $13 AR 500 stand ended up working nicely, so definitely recommend it. And as you can see, these got shot up a few times, the 2x4s. There, shot multiple times. If you look on the back side, it looks like it got grazed right there. But I mean, obviously they don't take much damage, so all in all, a success. Version 1 was a semi-success, and version 2 is definitely going to be coming out. So make sure to subscribe and check back. Thanks.